Hello folks, it's Cass with KassDays. Welcome to the channel. Today we are exploring the Elbow River, well, part of it anyways, and the Elbow Falls. As you can see here to the right, we got some wildlife. Well, not quite. We got a cow here minding her own business, just roaming loosely around however and wherever she wants to go, and as you can see, being completely ignored. All she cares for is the nice fresh green grass. Before we get to the Elbow Falls, we are just walking around upstream and checking out the riverbed a bit, and I'm going to give you a 360 view so you kind of have an idea what we are looking at here. We are approximately, and the falls are approximately, I think, an hour and 70 kilometers southwest of Calgary. So if you plan to get here, that gives you a little bit of an idea. I also believe the Elbow River Falls, access to them is open year round. So winter, summer, you should always have access, more or less that is. As we walk around and admire the clean water and the surroundings, I'm going to give you a couple facts. I won't go too much into details and bore you with the ins and outs, but the Elbow River originates in the Elbow Lake area, which is about 2100 meters above sea level. The Elbow River flows eastwards from the Rocky Mountains and then into the Glenmore Reservoir. The Glenmore Reservoir is one of Calgary's drinking water's source of, and from there, once it outflows that reservoir, it flows to Calgary a bit further before also in Calgary eventually meets up with the Bow River. So that gives you a little bit of an idea. The river, Elbow River, is approximately 120 kilometers long, if I can pronounce this properly, from its origin till it meets up with the Bow River. As you can see here, the water is very, very clear. In time of year, that was late August. You can see already on some of the little bushes here, color starts to change of the leaves already. Then here's a little bit of a sign educating about surviving the winter for the wildlife in the area. Right now we are walking towards the Elbow Falls. As I said, we started a little bit upstream, so we're slowly making our way down, and it looks quite calm and quiet here, but you can see by all the rocks and boulders, when we have rapid snow melt and a lot of rain in the spring, this river can change dramatically. So now we are very close to the falls. It's kind of almost a half circle, I guess. We're gonna walk around it. As I said, we started upstream. This is just the first little bit of a fall here. The big one is gonna come up here, probably about, I don't know, 80 feet further downstream. So I'll turn around slowly and you see it from above. So we're going to go to the other side. There's a walkway around it. If you're reasonably well on foot, you should be able to walk from the parking area to the side of the river. It's kind of gated a little bit around the falls for safety and security a bit, so just be careful. But you can kind of walk around and then walk uphill as well. Now here one more time is a little bit of a upstream one again, where we came from. You can see how nice, clean and clear the water is way up here. kind of relaxing too, just sitting by the side of these falls and just listening to the noise and to the water. Just zoomed in a little bit for your enjoyment as well. Try to capture the essence of the moment. And on we go.
Alright.
So we are kind of on the pathway right now and catching a glimpse through some of the trees here. As I said, we walk kind of a half circle around, so we are just about level with a side-on view of the actual falls. By the way, if you have any questions or want to leave a comment, please don't hesitate to do so in our comment section. If we know the answers to some of the specifics, we gladly share them with you. As we slowly walk around, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to our channels, give us a like, thumbs up, all much appreciated as it helps us growing our channel. And you can also visit us at patreon.com/KassDays, and you can look at some footage as well, what we are up to, and follow us and support us on there as well. Everything is much appreciated. So we are slowly circling around here. Just at this time of year, as I said, it's late August. The water levels are quite low already. The melt and everything is done. We didn't have much rain either. So looks completely different than during the spring runoff. So we are slowly getting to the downstream view of the falls. You can see a little bit better here, but we're gonna climb a little bit higher, and then I think I'm trying to zoom in to give you a full perspective of what exactly we are looking at. So this is now downstream after the falls already. So check out this one here. That's the ultimate man cave, isn't it? Right by the river. Anyways, all the driftwood in there, you can see that the river is much higher during the rainy season or the runoffs. And here, slowly starting to zoom in. This here is a wild rose bush. You see the rose spots. It's an Alberta wild rose, which is by the way also depicted on the Alberta license plate. So now we are definitely downstream of the falls. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. Here we go, to get this a little bit better into view. I do believe as we go further down, get a little bit of a better picture then. Here it's just a little bit short information, what I kind of explained at the beginning, at least some of it, where the river originates from and where it's flowing towards. One more time, a very close up of the driftwood in this washed out cave. Now this is completely after the Elbow Falls, and was a view downstream. And again, as you can see, we're actually quite high up here. It doesn't maybe look like it on the camera, but the the river and the water is it's quite low, as I mentioned already, at this time of year. So I'll turn slowly around. One more time, a long view. That's towards the east as it flows slowly out of the mountains. Here I have a few more close up and a bit further away through the trees, admiring the falls one more time. As I said, you can maybe see on the cliffside here we are probably at least 300-400 feet up from the river, kind of on the side of the mountains, so you want to be careful. What's going on? You're getting dizzy? That's not a good place to get dizzy right now. This shot, you can see how high we are above the river, kind of on the side of a cliff. So if you are afraid of heights or anything, that's maybe not the place to go where we are right now. You see these people kind of slowly walking down as well, going for a hike. However, the access to the Elbow River, it's actually the Elbow River Falls, I should say, you can access without walking on these paths here. Well, we slowly come to end here of this video. Here's a little bit view uphill. Again, as I said, the camera sometimes doesn't give the true perspective. But anyways, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. We'll see you in the next one.